You wake up. It's 3 a.m. The room is dark, the house is quiet, and your brain is completely awake. No alarm, no noise, nothing. And the worst part? This keeps happening. Same time, almost every night. You've probably Googled it. Anxiety, cortisol, insomnia, stress? But what if none of those are the real answer? What if your brain is waking you up on purpose because it thinks it's supposed to?
For almost all of human history, we're talking hundreds of thousands of years, humans didn't sleep the way you do. They didn't do one long 8-hour block. That's a modern invention, and a surprisingly recent one. Historian Roger Ekirch spent 16 years researching pre-industrial sleep and found the same pattern across hundreds of historical documents, court records, and diaries across Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Humans slept in 2 separate blocks, with a period of wakefulness in the middle.
People would fall asleep at dusk, sleep for around 4 hours, wake up for 1 to 2 hours, sometimes called the watch, and then sleep again until dawn. And that middle window wasn't considered a problem. It wasn't insomnia. It was a normal, expected part of the night. What do they do during it? They talked to their partners. They prayed. They checked on their animals. They thought through problems. Some historical accounts suggest it was the most reflective, creative part of a person's day because the brain had already processed the noise of the previous day through the first sleep cycle and was now quietly, calmly awake.
Now, here's where it gets interesting for you specifically. Sleep researchers studying modern humans in environments without artificial light, no screens, no electric lighting, nothing, found that within a few weeks, people naturally reverted to this 2-block pattern. The biphasic sleep schedule didn't need to be taught. It just returned. Your 3 a.m. wake-up isn't a malfunction. You are waking up exactly when your ancestors were supposed to wake up, right in the middle of the watch. The problem isn't your sleep. The problem is that your world doesn't have anywhere to put that wakefulness anymore. You're supposed to be sitting quietly by a fire, not staring at a ceiling calculating REM cycles.
So, what do you do with this? First, stop fighting it. The moment you start calculating lost sleep and catastrophizing, you activate your stress response, which makes falling back asleep almost impossible. That spiral is the actual problem, not the waking itself. Second, use the window. If you wake at 3 a.m. and you're genuinely alert, your brain is in the same state your ancestors used for reflection and quiet thinking. Keep a notebook by the bed. Don't reach for your phone. Just think, or write, or lie there without resistance. Third, reduce artificial light in the 2 hours before bed. The reason biphasic sleep disappeared wasn't evolution, it was the light bulb. Electric light suppresses melatonin and pushes your entire sleep cycle later, compressing that natural 2-block pattern into one disrupted block.
So you're not an insomniac. You're just a 300,000-year-old organism trying to sleep in a world that was built like last Tuesday. If this reframed something for you, subscribe, that's all. And next, why being watched at work triggers something ancient in your brain. And it's not self-consciousness. See you in 3 days.